small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this.
Welcome back, Blockey Sports Network, to today's game day. Today we have the one game, we'll talk about why that is shortly, between the visiting Chilliwack Chiefs and the Alberta Stallions. My name is Felix Foxtrot, joined on the desk today by my good friend Ned. Today has been a day full of a lot of changes around the league as we head towards the playoff season today. Two teams that involve the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs and the Noran Huskies have been disbanded as of today's moment, or as of today, I should point out. So those players that were involved in those teams were eligible to be redrafted. We'll talk about that during one of the intermissions today. But that also means as well is that all these games matter a little bit more. Ned, I'm going to throw up a question to you here real quick. How do you think this is going to really change a lot of the league on the ground?
We cannot be dead ass right now.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna make things interesting for sure. Obviously the Huskies and Tampa Bay Bullfrogs being in different divisions. The
I was
Bullfrogs
told
being more
someone
of a
took
playoff
5, and now
contender
both teams are denying
than
that they took 5.
the Huskies were. So that kind of leaves a bit of a power gap now in the South Division. It leaves it kind of wide open for both the Maine Lobsters and the Palm Beach Barracudas to kind of get a chance into the playoffs here. And it's really going to make this end of the season very interesting. I think it's kind of a good balance out. But at the end of the day,
Ned, just give us a second here.
Okay, one sec. Shut the fuck up. I gotta talk to Stage real quick.
Yeah,
Or hang on, I'll just step in.
can't cancel the face off.
Okay, is someone taking 5 or no?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, give us just a second. We're trying to see if we can fix the stream before you make a call. Yeah.
Faster car, lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in, just to leave you feeling stupid. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. You should never have to make excuses for his behavior towards you, the one he loses. I know they seem to understand now, but they will never change, no matter how hard you try. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. Looks so pretty on the outside, got the eyes of an innocent one. You can Baby, what's your number? I wanna go under. Making you a memory, that's really all I need. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out.
Let's make sure we're still
Yep, it
muted,
looks
and then just let us
perfectly
know when
good.
you're gonna unmute.
And yeah, all right. So you guys can start
Bye,
now.
guys.
Yeah.
Start
Alright,
the game.
thanks for
There's
the
no
help, guys.
disc, obviously.
Yeah.
No problem.
We're good. All right, thank you for waiting for that interruption, Blockey fans. Stream just decides to not work. However, Alberta will start the game on the power play, and it doesn't look like any of the. Doesn't look like. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the Chiefs took 5 minutes, and so they got a delay of game penalty. Not much to it.
Thank you, referee. Haha. Now we are live. Finally, a little bit late. Radiant pumped over out a pass here to Ruling Saturn. Gets started on his power play. Good clear by Gojo, though. And so we get a clear break down the ice here. See if we can get a shot off away, but he cannot. As Ruling Saturn cuts back just in time to prevent a scoring chance here. Ruling Saturn still with control of it. He'll bring it outside of his own zone now. Tries to pass out to Radiant Pup Hill. Wait a minute. Wait for Radiant Pup to try to cut in, but it's a fake play. Not a lot of time on this power play, but a great pass to Radiant Pup from Saturn. Puck deep into the corner. Gojo battles it out of the corner against Radiant Pup, and Gojo has a step around Radiant Pup, and Gojo hits the poster, but the post abuse, and the puck ends up in the back of the net. Gojo with a quick response after what was arguably a great kill from Gojo himself. It is 1-0 Chilliwack early.
Yeah, that's just a great play. I mean, you see Gojo just perfectly killing off that power play, not even allowing a shot on the net. The Alberta team just looking a little sloppy to get going here, and then just gets that puck in his own zone and just carries that thing all the way up the ice for that nice, what looked like P2 post abuse. I mean, that's just good mechanics. That's just good core mechs right there. That's pure hockey. That's great.
Love to see that here as we'll get another line out here for Chilliwack. It's Aussie XD and Niner. We'll jump on the ice here against Dark Clip and Damien. Good matchups here. Puck battle for it here along the benches by Dark Clip and Niner. Dark Clip throws it back to the corner. Tries to pass out front to Damien. Shot wide, though, as he didn't have a clear lane, as Aussie XD was able to cut off the lane to the net. Aussie XD and Damien battling for it in the corner behind the net here. Osh trying to throw it back out in front. Gets it around Damien there. Eventually, along the penalty box boards here. Can't get a step on Dark Clip, though. He'll collect that puck here for Alberto and send it back out of the zone. Aussie now. Still with control, trying to get it around Dark Clip. He does pretty successfully, but Damien is there to prevent another chance toward the other side of the net here. Around the back of the net here from Damien. Aussie XD now with control of it. Back now into control of Dark Clip. Tries to pass out in front. Throws a pass near front there. Dark Clip was still in control of it with a great pullback. Hit away by Aussie XD again. This Chilliwack team playing some amazing defense to start the first period here. Aussie XD gets around him with a great step on the breakaway. Good save from Floppy there. Rebound near neutral ice. They're blocked by Dark Clip. Dark Clip brings it up the boards along himself. Gets around Charlie Murray. Good shot there. Easy save for Big Money Man. As Alberta will reset now. Trying to get a line change here. Gojo with a chance here, but it's not able to bring himself into the zone. Radiant Pup was there to prevent another scoring chance. Puck in the corner from Gojo. Deeks around Ruling Saturn. That's a fantastic block from Radiant Pup, and the rebound shot hits the post. Amazing stuff here from the defense of both teams. Throws a pass out in front. Hit away by Radiant Pup. Has a step around Charlie. On the breakaway. P3 Zig. Good save from Big Money Man. Alberta finding their footing here after a late start to the first period. See if we can continue here. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining here. Gojo can't get it around Ruling Saturn. Ruling Saturn now brings it along the board, but the pass is back up to Gojo on the breakaway, and that is a clear, crisp shot. Glove side on Floppy. Gojo will double up on the goals here. Charlie Merck will grab an assist, and it is 2-0 Chilliwack.
Yeah, that's just another great play. Some of similar to the plays that we've seen out of this Chilliwack team all year. I mean, Charlie Merck, getting the assist there, really kind of starting out that offensive possession there, getting the good pass up, and then, Gojo just able to bury it home. I mean, Gojo's really good at those, close side P3s when he, kind of can't get in net and get those close P2s. I mean, that's just really abusing kind of Flofi, this goalie, whoever in this team is really good, just kind of abusing those weak spots.
Attacking where you can score is definitely the name of the game here. Ruling Saturn now throws a pass out front to Radiant Pup. Quick shot there. Good save from Big Money Man. Hasn't been tested a lot here in the first period, but has been solid. Tries to pass up to Ruling Saturn. Gojo now with another chance on the breakaway. Hit away from Floppy before he can get the shot away. Good play by the goaltender. Puck along the player boards here as both teams start to make line changes. Ruling Saturn with control of it in the corner, being pressured by Aussie XD. Aussie XD tries to throw it back out in front, gets a couple of whacks at it, but it can't reach the net. Aussie now with the quick turnaround shot just wide of the left post there. putting on a show here tonight, this Chilliwack team. Good chance there. Rebound shot, another good save from Floppy. As Alberta's let a couple of chances get past him now, but Floppy was there to answer both of them. Those are two great saves. Damien now with control of it. Stolen away by Aussie XD from Chilliwack. Stolen away back again by Darkclip. As Alberta will try to bring this puck along the boards here. Alberta offside though. Aussie moves around Darkclip. Tries to get past him. Looks like he hits a step on it there. Puck hits the post there. That is a great save from Floppy. I do not know how that puck didn't go in there. That's a great save from your goaltender. Darkclip can't get a shot away. Stolen away by Aussie XD. Great defensive play by Damien as Alberta brings it along the other side now. Tries to get a shot a little bit wide there of the left post. Damien with control of it now. Puck hit away back into neutralized by Niner. Darkclip now. Gets it around to Aussie XD. That's a great move there. Darkclip will try to do it himself here. Pulls it back. Can't get the shot away as 909ers just suffocating with the defense here. But he can't get the pass outside of the zone there. He whiffs on it a few times. Puck back in the corner here with Niner. Puck sent back into neutralized by Aussie XD. We got to step around Darkclip, but Damien is there. And almost almost gets a chance there, but it was a fast enough line change from Charlie Merck to get that. That's a great ping back into the zone there for Alberta. Another shot hits the post again. Alberta just not able to find the back net here. 5-6 remaining here in the first period. We'll wind down with the puck behind the net for Chilliwack. Great period if you're a Chiefs fan. Not so great if you're a Stallions fan. Shot 6-4 in favor of the Chilliwack Chiefs. Score 2-0. In favor of the Chilliwack Chiefs, as we'll head back to our desk with our intermission report.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a great first period out of the Chilliwack Chiefs. I mean, this is a team that's consistently been in the top 3 all year. Coming into tonight's game, maybe there were some questions. It's the first game they've played in a minute, and I think they just went right out there and, kind of showed that they are still here. Post an Elge deadline, still as strong as ever. I think that was a really great period out of Chilliwack.
Can't argue about that at all. One of the better periods we've seen. We want to welcome you to our first intermission report here, sponsored by Nobody. We want to thank you all for watching here today, and thank you for your understanding through all the interruptions and all the delays we had today. This is a matchup between two good teams, especially after the ineligibility wave here. Alberta's starting to find their footing again. They had a lot of good form at the start of the season. Had a little bit of a rush stretch there before the trade deadline, but now they're able to kind of find the footing. And I mean, the Chiefs, they've always been arguably one of the most consistent and dominating forces here in this league. Before we start our second period here, Ned, I'm going to throw over a question to you here. Alberta, I feel like, they were playing some pretty good defense here, but obviously you can't find any offense. What does this team need to do to get themselves back into this game here before it gets too far away for them?
Yeah, I mean, both of those goals that came from Chilliwack, both were off of just bad give-ups by the defense, and they just left Gillen or Fluffy out there to dry. I mean, if you're Alberta, you need to step up this defense. You need to give your goalie a chance here because your goalie is the only reason that this game is still 2-0. I mean, with how this defense has kind of looked, despite some of the good plays that they have made some good blocks, but despite that, there's a reason why this game isn't 6-0, and it's because of Flofi, and this defense really needs to step it up.
Defense needs to wake up, and get out there on the ice to help their goalie. We'll go back down to center ice here for the start of the second period here. Play-by-play done by me once again. Hi, how's it going? It's me, Felix Foxtrot. How you doing? It's me again. 909er and Aussie XT getting the start here for Chilliwack. Darkclip and Damien starting for Alberta. See if Alberta can find a goal here early to get themselves back into it. Puck won by Aussie XD though, but given back away by 909er to Darkclip. Well, that's a great steal from Aussie XD. He'll take it down the ice here. Good play by Damien as the puck will come back the other direction now. Battling for it in the corner here with 9er. Tries to throw a pass out in front. Cannot. Aussie XD is there. Gets around Damien very well, actually. Around both Alberta players here. Great save from Floppy. Aussie XD just tearing this defense up here tonight, but he can't get the shot away because Darkclip is able to take it away from him. Aussie XD gets another puck stolen away from him. Again, puck in control of Darkclip in the corner. Trying to throw a pass out front to Damien. Just a little too close to the goalie for comfort. Aussie XD now with control of it. Try to see if he can throw a pass up to 909. Nope, he'll take it along himself here along the penalty boards. Great patience there. Aussie XD with control of it in neutral ice. Puck hit away by Damien, but it's hit over to 909er. Tries to throw something into the zone there. Doesn't get too far into it. Darkclip battling forward. 909er gets out of that as well. AllahFresco, though, once again, able to hit that puck away. Damien's there to hit a potential scoring chance away from his netminder. Chilliwack can make changes here. Charlie Merck and Gojo on the ice now. Alberta needs some changes here real quick. Radiant Pup now on the ice as well, and so is Ruling Saturn. The second line for the Stallions is at the ice. See if they can find some offense here. Radiant Pup throws it behind the net here. Still in a battle with Gojo. These two can continue to battle for here behind the net as they go back and forth here for a little bit. Puck in control of Gojo. Has a slight step around Radiant Pup. Ruling Saturn back for defensive specialist work. Ruling Saturn now. Can't get the puck away from Gojo, but the pass is a little too far for Charlie Merck. Gojo now in control of it into his own zone. That's a great move around Radiant Pup, though. He whiffs on it a few times. Pass attempt blocked by Radiant Pup. Will throw a shot from long range. Easy save for big money, man. Pass thrown back out to Gojo. He gets a step around Ruling Saturn. He whiffs on it one too many times. Gojo, who has been fantastic here, whiffs on it a few times there. Alberta wiping the sweat off their brow, as that could have been really bad, really fast. Puck back in control of Ruling Saturn now as he takes it along the penalty boards. Puck hit away by Charlie Merck, but Ruling Saturn has a step on him. Ruling Saturn's dead tired. He's got to get off the ice now, as both teams will make changes here. 909 are battling it with Damien, or Darkclip, excuse me, in the corner here. Along the penalty boards here. That's a great takeaway from Darkclip. He can't get the shot away as 909er just had a step on him, preventing another chance. Darkclip tries to throw a pass out in front. AllahFresco, though, is there to hit it away. This is a great performance by the Chilliwack team, showing that there's a little bit of miscommunication there from Damien and Darkclip. Almost gets a chance for AllahFresco, a clear chance, but he's able to hit it away before anything happens here. 909er now, battling forward in the corner with Darkclip. AllahFresco is there to take a pass away. Puck thrown up by Darkclip, blocked by AllahFresco. Damien now in control of it along the boards here. Just over a minute and 30 seconds remaining here in the second period. Score 2-0 still for Alberta. Damien tries to pass in between the two Chilliwack defenders, but he cannot. AllahFresco brings it into the zone. Hit away by Darkclip back into his corner. Darkclip now, see if he can get a step around AllahFresco. It appears that he can. Along the players' benches here. Can't find too much of an angle. Throws it back into the corner where he battles with AllahFresco once again. Tries to pass out in front, just off the post there a little bit, so it changes trajectories. As we get a quick line change here from Chilliwack. They're right next to the benches. Damien has nobody to pass to. His Radiant Pup took a second jumping onto the ice there. Damien does a pass out front just so he can get off here. Radiant Pup with control of it now. Alberta dominating a lot of zone time here at the end of this period here. Gojo battles with Radiant Pup along the penalty boxes there. He does get around him. Ruling Saturn throws himself in there around Gojo. Great couple of pullbacks there, but he can't get the shot away. Radiant Pup now along the boards here for Alberta. Can't get anything in terms of an offense going here for Alberta. Gojo now in control of it. Gets around Ruling Saturn. Shot there. Save from Floppy. Defensive-oriented second period here from both teams. Chilliwack just suffocating this Alberta team right now. Gojo takes it away from Radiant Pup. Throws it back into the corner against Ruling Saturn. Gojo tries to throw something out in front. Quick shot there. Good save from Floppy. Just over 5 seconds remaining. See if we can get another shot on net. Doesn't look like we can. And that'll draw a conclusion here to the second period. Score will remain 2-0. In terms of Chilliwack, shots 9-5 in favor of Chilliwack, as we'll head back to the desk here with our intermission report.
Yeah, I mean, another good period at Chilliwack, just kind of keeping that offensive pressure on, and a lot better of a look for Alberta here, but definitely some things that the coach will need to address going between periods here.
Can't argue about that. We want to welcome you to our second intermission report, sponsored by nobody again. Thank you, Blockey Sports Network, for watching.
Sponsored by the SHA, actually.
Sure. Nat, I'm just going to throw over a question over to you here real quick. I mean, I don't want to just keep talking about one team, but we have to keep talking about this Chilliwack team. You know, just some amazing amount of defense that they've been able to throw onto this Alberta team here today. This is an Alberta team that they could score. They've been very good defensively this season, but they still can score. How has this Chilliwack team been able to suffocate any good chances for Alberta here throughout this game?
Yeah, definitely. I think it all starts off with that. I believe they're playing second line today, but that line of Damien and Darkclip. I mean, it all starts with Chilliwack's ability to kind of lock that line up. I mean, Alberta, this is a team with, notoriously weak second line here, and Alberta's really taken advantage of that. Locking up Damien and Darkclip has been huge. I mean, Alberta only getting, I believe, one shot that whole period. Focus now shifting to just playing defense on that line, because that second line is just really not able to match up to Chilliwack's second line. Um, and I mean, it just all starts there.
Definitely, if they're taking advantage of that situation here. This is a Chilliwack team that, honestly, with all the right pieces, and if they keep playing this defensively, man, I'm just gonna say it. They could be a near lock for this for the championship this season. However, we're not gonna talk too much about that because we still have some season left for here. We'll head back down to center ice here for the third period. Alberta looking up and down their bench, see if we can find an answer, or is Chilliwack going to continue making a mockery of the Stallion today? Same line startup, and the faceoff is live. Won by, I believe that was AllahFresco that time. Can't get a pass back up to 909er, but AllahFresco able to get the puck away from Damien. He'll throw it back into his own zone here, try to reset. Almost behind his own net here. Damien and AllahFresco continue to battle for it. Neither player can really get the puck out of the corner. Oh, you see with the great pullback, that's a good block from Darkclip. As he'll throw it back into his own corner here. See if he can get it around AllahFresco. Does not appear like he can. This is a great defensive performance here from AllahFresco. Just a great performance all around. Darkclip bringing it up along the boards himself here. 909er hits it back into his own corner here, trying to get it away from Darkclip. He does successfully. That's a great change here. AllahFresco almost had a shot there, but Damien was able to get that puck away from him before he can get another breakaway chance. Damien, though, with a good step around AllahFresco, but he's able to hit the puck away before that. Great step from Damien. Shot. I believe that may have hit Big Money Man. I'm not entirely too sure what happened to that puck, honestly. Damien now tries to pass out front to Darkclip, and that is a perfectly crisp pass from Damien to Darkclip. We had talked about this line finding trouble here, not getting able to get any offense going, but there it is. Early in the third period, Darkclip will collect his 13th goal of the season. Damien gets his 10th point of the season, and Alberta is on the board here early in the third.
Yeah, that's exactly what Alberta needed here to stay in this game if they wanted any chance of sending this game to overtime or maybe even winning. Going back to basic blocky hockey right there. Just the classic slot pass is all you need sometimes with a goalie like Big Money Man. Very, very incredible play style, Vesna candidate. But that's exactly what this Alberta team needed here.
Can't argue about that here. See if they can find more second line, though, online for Alberta. This is a line that struggled here a little bit. See if they can find some form here in the third period when their team needs them to. Good block attempt and a good block in general from Ruling Saturn. There, puck pulled away from radio puck by Charlie Merck. Now, pass on outbound in front. Gojo has a lot of area, but he can't get the pass. He can't get the puck either. Whiffing on it again here. Shot from Gojo. Good save from Floppy. Puck grabbed there from Floppy again as he'll throw it up along the boards here. That's a good hit away from Ruling Saturn as the puck travels quite a ways away back down to the other side here. Ruling Saturn now with control of it here. Along the corner, battling with Charlie Merck. Charlie Merck behind his own net. Still trying to see if he can get it around the body of Ruling Saturn. He cannot. That's another good block from Ruling Saturn now. These players continue to battle for it in the corner. Pull back in front of the goalie. They're a little bit dangerous. Ready up high, battling with Gojo in the corner. Pass one out in front to nobody. Gojo will bring it along the boards here. Puck thrown back into the corner by Ruling Saturn. Still like it's a line change, as both teams make line changes now. Gojo and Ruling Saturn still on the ice as these two continue to battle for it in the corner. Puck thrown back out in front, won by Gojo. As Ruling Saturn hit off the ice here real quick. Shot and pass thrown back out to AllahFresco. He misses it. Damien now along the boards here for Alberta. Throwing it back into the corner here. Continues to battle with AllahFresco. Either player can get the puck near out in front. Tries to the pass out to Darklip. Puck hit away by Niner. I don't know. Throw it back into his corner here, trying to reset this potential rush here. Tries to get around Darklip. He cannot. Darklip suffocating Niner right now. ohLuvv with a couple of these great moves. Some absolutely spectacular moves here. But the shot can't be found from Damien. Man, oh man. ohXD now with a clear-cut breakaway. Save from Floppy. Some good action here in the third period. Darklip now tries to continue to battle Niner. That's a great pass out in front of Damien. A little bit too far past him, though. He'll try to reset here. Damien battling with ohXD. Throwing the pass out front to Darklip. Almost gets the shot away, but Niner is there to hit the puck away here. Good defense here in the second period. From both teams once again. Puck away by ohXD. Damien is there to hit the puck away here. Just over a minute remaining. Alberta still down 1. ohXD with a chance out front. Fantastic save from Floppy here. Alberta will take a time out here. Just over a minute remaining here. Man, talk about a change in tone.
Yeah, definitely. This has been Alberta all third period here. This timeout really needed for this Alberta team. Now they can, reset that stamina, take a breather, and get that good line out there for the rest
Can
of
we
this period.
get like a goalie fight or something? I want something interesting to happen.
Maybe maybe giving Alberta a bit of a chance in this game here. I mean, Darklip and Damien finally connecting on those passes. That one goal really getting this offense going here.
Definitely been full Alberta here. They're taking the time out to reset that top line of Darklip and Damien. These two will probably try to finish it out for Alberta here. But we got to talk about Chilliwack here for a second. They've been putting on a great defensive performance of their own.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, an incredible game so far. This should be a good minute.
Be a great minute here. Pass one to Gojo. That's a fantastic block by Damien. ohXD with control of it. Thrown back out from Darklip. Minute remaining here in this second period. All eyes are on Floppy to see if he can get himself off the rink. Tries to get a pass out front to Darklip. A little too close. The goalie, Big Money Man, hits it away. ohXD tries to control it. Puck hit away by Darklip now. We'll keep looking over at Floppy. Chance out here for Darklip. Good save from Big Money Man. See if Alberta will pull the goalie here. Floppy is heading towards the bench here. Third skater on the ice for Alberta, and it is Radiant Pup. Radiant Pup with a shot up front. Great save from Big Money Man on the one-time attempt. 25 seconds to go here. Chilliwack struggling to hold on to this puck here as they're trying to end the period out. Nobody can take the puck away from Gojo. Darklip is there. Shot by Radiant Pup. Pinged away from the post. This is remarkable. Radiant Pup with control of it. 10 seconds to go. Gojo is there to prevent it. Gojo still in control of it. Pass thrown out by Darklip. 1 second to go. Chilliwack will hold on to this game. They'll take it 2-1. I mean, talk about a change in tone from what we saw in that first period. It really looked like Alberta was going to get back into this game. But Chilliwack has been able to take away some scoring chances. A couple of huge saves from Big Money Man, doing he does best.
Wow, that was suspenseful. That had me on the edge of my seat.
Talk about winning
Alberta,
a hockey game.
Really, Alberta. I mean, Chilliwack. That's the best way to put it. Chilliwack really hung on to this game.
All right. Well, yeah. Chilliwack will move to first place on the standings, a point ahead of the Mallards. We want to thank you all for watching. Short game day today. We have a 5-game header coming up on Saturday involving the Las Vegas Lions visiting the Raleigh Raptors, the Dewsbury Deers visiting the Maine Lobsters. The Las Vegas Lions once again will come back and place the Oakland Rams. And Dewsbury will once again play another game against Chilliwack, ending it off there. All Tampa Bay games and Durant Husky games have been canceled for the time being. We'll get a full schedule report here in the next few days. We want to thank you all for watching. We want to thank Gamer Geek for all the streaming today. We want to thank Haha for reffing today. I want to thank my co-commentator Ned at Color and Desking. And this has been Blockey Sports Network. We'll see you on Saturday.